What if I told you the person sitting next to you in first class paid the exact same price as you did in economy? Same flight, same route, same date, completely different price. This isn't luck. This isn't a glitch. This is a system. And once you learn it, you'll never pay full price for a premium seat again. Welcome to Jetwhiz, the channel that turns ordinary travelers into first-class flyers.
This is not just flying, this is perfection in the sky.
Today, I'm breaking down every single strategy real travelers use to fly first class for economy prices in 2026. 6 proven strategies. No fluff, no clickbait, just real methods that are working right now, this month, on real airlines. So hit subscribe, tap the bell, and let's get you into that front cabin. Strategy number 1 is the foundation of everything we teach at Jetwhiz: points and miles. But not the way your parents collected them. Most people earn 1 mile per dollar and think they're doing great. Meanwhile, smart travelers are pulling in 300,000 to 400,000 miles a year. The secret starts with sign-up bonuses. A single premium travel card can hand you 100,000 points just for hitting minimum spend. 3 cards in 90 days, and you've got enough for a round-trip first-class ticket to Europe. And here's the part most people miss: airline alliances. Your United miles can book Lufthansa first class. Your American miles can book Qatar Q suites. You earn flexible points from your credit card, transfer them to the right airline partner, and book a first-class seat that would cost $12,000 cash for just the taxes and fees. We're talking private terminals, Porsche transfers to the plane, and caviar on demand. Pro tip: focus on transferable point currencies. Chase Ultimate Rewards, Amex membership rewards, and Capital One miles give you the most flexibility. One pool of points, dozens of airline options. Maximum first-class availability. A couple we know flew Singapore Airlines suites to Sydney for under $200 in fees. The cash price was over $18,000 each. Their actual cost? $187. Now, a quick warning: pace yourself with applications. Chase has a 524 rule. Amex has lifetime limits on some bonuses. Space out your applications, track your eligibility, and maximize category spending. Use the right card for groceries, dining, travel, and gas. Every dollar you spend is a mile you're leaving on the table if you're using the wrong card. And don't forget shopping portals. You can earn up to 10 extra miles per dollar just by clicking through an airline's shopping portal before buying something you were going to buy anyway. Your morning coffee, your Amazon orders, your weekly groceries, all of it should be earning premium miles. Let's do the real math for a second. New York to Paris, in Air France La Première, 85,000 points plus $58. That's a value of nearly 11 cents per point. Most people get 1 cent. You're literally getting 10 times the value that the average person gets from their points. And the best place to actually find and book these award seats? We've partnered with a flight booking tool that searches award availability across every major airline in seconds. The link is in the description below. It's free to search, and it'll save you hours of digging through airline websites. But what about the nights before and after your flight? Because the first-class experience doesn't stop at the airport. We also found a hotel booking platform that gives our viewers exclusive rates on luxury stays, sometimes cutting the price of a 5-star hotel in half. That link is in the description too. Alright, strategy number 2 is where things get really exciting. This is the strategy that makes people think you're lying when you tell them what you paid. Error fares, mistake deals, glitch pricing, whatever you want to call them. Airlines use complex algorithms to price millions of routes every single day. And sometimes, those algorithms make mistakes, big ones. A missing fuel surcharge here, a currency conversion error there, and suddenly, a $10,000 first-class ticket is sitting on a website for $389. But here's the catch: these fares last hours, sometimes minutes. You have to be ready to book at 2 in the morning when the alert hits your phone. Set up fare alerts on multiple platforms. Follow deal accounts. Join alert groups. Filter specifically for premium cabins so you're not drowning in economy deals. The golden rule of error fares: book first, think later. You can always cancel within 24 hours under the DOT rule in the United States. Every airline operating in the US must let you cancel for free within 24 hours of booking. After booking, wait at least 2 weeks before making any other travel plans. Airlines occasionally cancel error fare tickets, but it's rare, and they usually honor them. In 2019, Cathay Pacific accidentally sold first-class tickets from New York to Hong Kong for $680. The normal price was $16,000. They honored every single ticket. To catch these deals, you need the right tools in your arsenal. Use fare tracking dashboards that scan hundreds of routes in premium cabins around the clock. The people who fly first class for economy prices aren't richer than you. They're just faster than you. Speed wins every single time. Strategy number 3 is the one that works even when you've already booked economy. You don't always need to book first class to fly first class. Airlines hate flying with empty premium seats. It's terrible for their brand and their revenue. So they let economy passengers bid for upgrades, sometimes for shockingly low amounts. This brings us to the most underrated strategy in premium travel: upgrade bidding. And there's a science to winning these auctions that almost nobody talks about. Let me show you exactly how to game this system. Over 30 airlines now offer upgrade bidding programs. After you book an economy ticket, you'll often get an email inviting you to bid for a higher cabin. Most people either bid too low and lose, or bid too high and overpay. Here's the sweet spot formula we use at Jetwhiz. Check the cash price difference between your economy ticket and the premium cabin. Then bid roughly 20 to 30% of that difference. You'd be amazed how often a $500 bid wins you a $3,000 upgrade. Pro tip: bid on off-peak flights. Tuesday and Wednesday departures have the highest success rates. Fewer business travelers means more empty premium seats, which means the airline is more desperate to fill them. An empty business class seat earns the airline $0. Your $400 bid is pure profit for them. They want you to win. Stack your advantage by combining bidding with elite status. Even basic elite status puts you ahead of non-status bidders in the upgrade queue. You don't need top-tier status. Even the lowest tier gives you a meaningful edge. One of our community members bid $350 for an Etihad business class upgrade on a route where the cash upgrade price was $4,800. And don't forget, if your bid doesn't win, you don't pay a single cent. It's a completely risk-free gamble. The worst case is you fly in the seat you already booked. Now, speaking of the airport experience, let's talk about something that makes even economy flights feel premium: airport lounges. Because honestly, half the first-class experience starts before you even board the plane. Free hot meals, showers, cocktails, quiet rooms, and even spa treatments at some locations. You can get lounge access for as little as $27 through the right platforms. We've linked our favorite lounge pass provider in the description. Our viewers get discounted rates. Imagine starting your vacation with a cocktail and a hot meal instead of a crowded gate and a pretzel. Strategy number 4 is the one the credit card companies don't want you to fully understand. It involves companion certificates, and it can literally cut your first-class costs in half. Let's break down the most powerful credit card perk that most cardholders never even use. A companion certificate lets you bring a second passenger on your ticket for just the cost of taxes. Buy one first-class ticket, get the second one nearly free. That's how couples fly up front for half price. Delta's Reserve Card gives you an annual companion certificate valid for first class domestically. Alaska Airlines offers their famous companion fare starting at just $99 plus tax. You buy a first-class ticket to Hawaii for $1,200. Your companion flies for $99. That brings your effective per-person cost to $649 each for first class to Honolulu. Try finding that price in economy during peak season, let alone in a lie-flat seat. But companion certificates are just the beginning. Most premium travel cards come with a stack of hidden benefits that save you hundreds per trip. Trip delay insurance can reimburse you for hotels, meals, and even clothing if your flight is delayed. That unexpected overnight layover? Your credit card might be covering the hotel and dinner. And here's one that saves our community thousands every year. Primary rental car insurance from your credit card means you can decline the rental company's coverage. That's $30 to $40 a day you're no longer paying at the rental counter. We've partnered with a car rental platform that stacks with your card benefits for even deeper discounts. Links in the description if you want to save on your next airport pickup. And speaking of getting around, nothing kills the first-class vibe faster than a chaotic taxi line at arrivals. We use a cab booking service that lets you pre-arrange airport transfers at fixed prices. No surge pricing, no haggling, no getting ripped off by an unmetered cab. Links in the description. It works in over 100 countries, and the prices are locked in advance. Now let's get into the advanced strategies, the ones that separate casual deal hunters from true flight hackers. Strategy number 5 involves thinking about geography differently than everyone else. It's called positioning flights, and it exploits the way airlines price international routes. A first-class ticket from New York to Dubai might cost $11,000, but that same first-class seat from Boston through New York to Dubai, $3,800. You buy a $39 shuttle to Boston, start your journey there, and save over $7,000. The positioning flight costs almost nothing compared to the savings on the long-haul segment. This works because airlines price based on origin city competition, not the actual seat you're occupying. San Francisco to London in first class, $8,200. San Jose to London via SFO, $3,100. Same first-class seat on the same plane. Different starting airport. Massively different price. The rule is simple. Always check nearby airports before booking. Expand your search to every airport within a 2-hour drive of your home. You might find that driving 90 minutes to a smaller airport saves you $5,000 on a first-class ticket. And that's where the car rental hack comes full circle. A cheap rental can unlock massive airfare savings. Now, a more aggressive version of this is hidden city ticketing. Sometimes a connecting flight through your actual destination is cheaper than a direct flight to it. New York to London direct, $6,500. New York to Dubai via London, $2,800. You simply get off in London and skip the Dubai leg. But there are critical rules you must follow with hidden city ticketing. 1. Only book one-way tickets. If you skip a segment on a round trip, the airline cancels your return. 2. No checked bags. Your luggage will continue to the final destination without you. 3. Don't attach your frequent flyer number. Airlines frown on this practice and can penalize your account. Travel light, book one way, and enjoy your first-class seat at a fraction of the cost. Strategy number 6 is all about timing, knowing exactly when to pull the trigger. The difference between a great deal and a terrible price often comes down to when you click book. Airline pricing isn't random. It follows predictable patterns that you can exploit. For international first class, the sweet spot is typically 4 to 6 months before departure. Book too early, and the premium cabin hasn't opened for award availability yet. Book too late, and the remaining seats are priced for last-minute business travelers with expense accounts. We call this the T-zone, the narrow window where airlines release premium inventory at lower prices. For domestic first class, the window is much shorter, 3 to 6 weeks before departure. Airlines know business travelers book domestic premium cabins late, so they drop prices to fill seats. The day of the week you fly matters just as much as when you book. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday departures are consistently the cheapest for premium cabins. Friday and Sunday are when business travelers and weekend warriors are competing for the same seats. Fly midweek and you'll not only pay less, you'll have a better experience with fewer crowds. And here's the seasonal hack that most travelers completely overlook. Flying to Europe in January can cost a third of what you'd pay in July for the exact same first-class seat. London in January is magical. The museums are empty, and the first-class fares are at their lowest. Shoulder seasons, April, May, September, October, give you the best balance of weather and price. You get great weather, fewer tourists, and first-class fares that actually make sense. The key is to set fare alerts for your target routes and cabin class months in advance. When the price drops into your target range, you'll get an instant notification, and that's when you strike. Fast, decisive, no hesitation. Speed plus knowledge equals first class. That's the entire formula. Now, before we wrap up, I want to share a few bonus tips that tie all of these strategies together. Consider this your bonus round, the cherry on top of your first-class sundae. Because once you're in that front cabin, you want to make sure you're maximizing every single perk. And that brings me to something I'm genuinely excited to share with you. We've compiled every single strategy from this video, plus dozens more, into one comprehensive guide. It's called the Flight Hacker's Playbook, and it's the exact system our community uses to fly first class for less than economy. Inside, you'll find step-by-step walkthroughs, airline-specific sweet spots, and real booking examples, including how to find Lufthansa first-class award space that doesn't show up on most search engines, the exact credit card combinations that generate over 500,000 points per year, and the upgrade bidding templates that have won our members over 200 premium cabin upgrades this year alone. The link to grab your copy is in the description below. It's the single best investment you can make in your travel life. Our community members have saved tens of thousands of dollars using the methods inside this playbook. One couple flew first class to the Maldives for their honeymoon and spent less than $1,000 total. Bonus tip number 1. Mix cabins on multi-segment trips. Fly economy on the short domestic leg and splurge your points on the long-haul first-class segment. Nobody cares about a 2-hour flight in economy, but 14 hours in a first-class suite, that's where it counts. Bonus tip number 2. Book open-jaw tickets to save even more. Fly into one city and out of another. It often prices lower than a traditional round trip, and you get to see 2 cities instead of backtracking to your original arrival point. Bonus tip number 3. Always recheck your flight 24 hours before departure. Airlines sometimes release last-minute complimentary upgrades to elite members or even lucky economy passengers. It's rare, but it happens, and it costs you absolutely nothing to check. Now, if you've made it this far, you already know more about premium travel than 99% of flyers. But knowledge without action is just entertainment. That's why I want you to visit Jetwhiz. Come right now. It's our home base, packed with free tools, deal alerts, routing guides, and a community of travelers who fly first class every single week. Sign up for our free alerts, and you'll be the first to know when a premium cabin fare drops to economy prices. You've got the strategies: points and miles, error fares, upgrade bidding, companion certificates, positioning flights, and timing. 6 proven methods, all working right now, all available to you today. The only question is whether you're going to keep paying full price or join the travelers who've cracked the code. Check the description for every link we mentioned: flights, hotels, cabs, car rentals, lounge passes, and the Flight Hacker's Playbook. Visit flyjetwiz.com to join the community and start flying first class for less than you're paying for economy right now. This is Jetwhiz. Fly smarter, fly better, and we'll see you in the front of the plane.